Storytelling is one of those words that is understood in many different ways. I was chatting with someone who leads large projects at a global company. When he heard I'm into storytelling, he raised an eyebrow and said, "Oh, so like you guys do marketing videos?" That's when I realized even smart professionals often think storytelling belongs only in advertising or entertainment. But at the workplace, storytelling has a different and more powerful role to play. Welcome to the Storytelling at Work podcast. I'm your host Vinod Krishna, and here we explore storytelling, communication, leadership, and more. Just look around, and storytelling is an often used word. What does the word storytelling remind you of? I have had people ask me if my firm goes around telling stories. Some remark, stories are so important for everyone these days. What kind of stories do you tell? Some ask, do you write books, like in fiction? And when I explain, many find it difficult to understand the connection between leadership, storytelling, and organizational performance. Many still have a limited understanding of storytelling. They have a limited idea of the power of storytelling and how it's critical to human communication and especially at the workplace. That's when I felt we need to clear the air a bit. So today we will look at 3 myths around storytelling. Myth number 1, stories don't belong in serious meetings. Firstly, in the setting of a serious meeting, stories do not mean entertainment or performance or theatrics. The purpose of the story is to convey your message and help your audience understand. It is to enable them to obtain clarity around what you're trying to convey. So, if you're getting into that serious meeting and want to communicate impactfully, storytelling can help you do that. But it is not just limited to telling a story. It's about determining what you want the story to help you accomplish. It's about timing. You need to read the room. Is it apt to use a story? What's the context? And if you're using a story, how do you deliver it? How do you weave the story into your communication or conversation? Do you go with the long version or a short one of the story? What is the level of rapport you have with the audience in the room? Are you calibrating the audience? So using a story does not depend on the seriousness of the meeting, but it depends on a whole lot of other factors. Think of a story as something that acts as a powerful vehicle to drive home your message in any of those situations. Myth number 2, stories are for branding and marketing. Sure, storytelling is definitely used in marketing, but within organizations, leaders use stories to lead change, align people, handle resistance, and shape culture at the workplace. Let us say you're rolling out a new strategy or trying to shift mindsets, chances are your slides will not do the job. A well-told story is what you need to bet on in those circumstances. Myth number 3, storytelling would mean something dramatic has to happen. Storytelling at the workplace is about getting your ideas and messages across to your stakeholders. It does not mean delivering a dramatic performance. So how does it play out? Let's say a team lead is trying to share a moment of failure that taught them something valuable. A product manager explains a new feature by describing a frustrated user and how that frustration has been addressed through this feature. A HR leader rolls out a new policy by telling the story of the people it was designed for. The word storytelling can mean a lot of things, and inside workplaces, storytelling goes beyond just telling stories and anecdotes. It's also how you bring techniques from the world of storytelling and incorporate them in your communication. So let me say it again. Storytelling at the workplace is about communicating your messages both intellectually and emotionally. It's about making it relatable to your audience. What definitions of business storytelling have you come across? Do let me know. Thank you for tuning into the Storytelling at Work podcast. Do subscribe and share it with someone who you think might find this useful. If you've got a question or a storytelling challenge at your workplace, do reach out.